All right, this is for my 2006 Lexus GS300 for a fuel pressure sensor, commonly known as the check VSC light for transmission solenoid or whatever. I've done this sensor replacement. This will be my second time. So let's get into it. Okay, so this will be the front of the vehicle. I already took off the air surge tank and the intake manifold, okay? The sensor that causes the VSC check engine light, that causes it to not start, it's actually this sensor right here, okay? And it mounts up right there. See that? That hole? That's where it's supposed to go in, okay? So this goes in there. This is the reason why your check VSC light will go on, and the reason why it won't let your car start, okay? Now, from what I read, you could just disconnect it from the connector, which is, I believe it's this one, right? But it's also mounted on the very back, way back here. So once you do this job, I actually plan on putting it way back here so I can access it in case it does fail, so I can just disconnect it, okay? But this is your sensor, and there's your part number. 89458-30011 fuel pressure sensor. All right, another critical point. See the gasket that's on there? See how it has a little lip on it? Right. See a little lip on the gasket in there? So according to the instructions, this gasket is critical to the function of this sensor. If you mess up the installation, you have to replace that gasket. So if you over torque it, under torque it, they say you have to restart with a new gasket every time. So it's very critical that you get the right gasket and you do it right the first time. Go ahead and put the part number in there for the gasket. You can order it from Lexus as well. Okay, another headache is gonna be this little pigtail, okay? As you can see, it's fixed, all right? It doesn't spin, so when you turn this, you have to turn the wire, okay? You have to be careful that you don't mess up the connections, that you don't damage the wire. But as you spin that, the wire has to spin with it. Okay, so as you tighten this in there, that has to be spun.